learned to guard my breathing tight, to never lean too far inside. Every smile was measured slow, every feeling kept in rows. Then you said my name out loud, not too sure, not too proud. And something in my careful chest forgot the rules it knew the best. I didn't plan to cross the line, it crossed me first this time. It was the moment I stopped holding back, when your eyes didn't look away. Every wall I kept between lost a piece and softly gave. It was the moment I stopped holding back and let the feeling stay. Not because I felt so sure, but because I couldn't fake. I watch my hands begin to shake, not from fear but from the weight of wanting something real enough to risk the parts I couldn't bluff. The room stayed quiet, wide and still, like it respected my free will. And in that space I finally knew what honesty could actually do. I didn't fall, I didn't flee, I let it come to me. It was the moment I stopped holding back, when your eyes didn't look away. Every wall I kept between lost a piece and softly gave. It was the moment I stopped holding back and let the feeling stay. Not because I felt so sure, but because I couldn't fake. Maybe courage isn't loud, maybe truth is just allowed to arrive without a fight in the middle of the night. It was the moment I stopped holding back and trusted what I felt. Not every love needs proof, sometimes you just let it melt. Stopped holding back, stopped holding back. I told you I was moving slow. You didn't rush, you didn't go. You stayed exactly where you stood, like patience actually could. I waited for the pressure cue, but none of it came from you. You just kept showing me the same steady voice, familiar flame. You didn't push, you didn't bend, you let me reach the end. You didn't ask me to be ready, you just stayed right here. that vanished when things weren't fair, but you remained when silence grew like quiet wasn't new to you. I noticed how my shoulders fell, how breathing came back under control. Safety wasn't something said, it lived in how you led. You never tried to pull me through. You waited till I moved. You didn't ask me to be ready, you just stayed right here. And somehow that was louder than anything I feared. You didn't ask me to be ready or promise what we'd be. You just gave me space enough to walk to you freely. Maybe love is letting go of who arrives and when they know. Maybe waiting is the sign that timing isn't wasted time. You didn't ask me to be ready, and that's why now I am. Because nothing heals a heart like being where you stand. Didn't ask me. Didn't ask me. We sat between the words we knew. Not friends, not lovers, not untrue. Every glance a careful thread between the things we never said. You laughed and looked away again, like naming it would make it end. So we just stayed inside the space where labels couldn't keep their place. It wasn't clear, but it was real in how it made us feel. We didn't call it anything, but it still stayed in every pause, in every breath, in how you said my name. We didn't call it anything, and maybe that's okay. Some things don't need a title to refuse to fade. I felt it when you leaned too close, then pulled away, then almost spoke. The tension wasn't hard or sharp, it felt like standing at the start. Of something fragile, something kind, that didn't rush to be defined. I wondered if you felt it too, the comfort mixed with wanting you. We never crossed, we never fled, we stayed where it was said. We didn't call it place, never wanted to go. You walked in like you knew the room, not loud, not fast, just perfectly tuned. I felt a shift before a sound, like something gently touching ground. You hadn't said a single word, but something in me already heard the calm, the weight, the steady tone that said I wasn't on my own. I didn't need a sign or clue. My body already knew. I felt it before you spoke, before the first hello. Some connections don't arrive, they quietly show. I felt it before you spoke, before the story grew, like love was already forming in the space of you. You smiled in time, adjusted pace. The noise fell back, the crowd erased. I caught myself forgetting why I learned to guard and not rely. Your voice just confirmed what stayed from the moment you walked my way. Sometimes truth arrives too soon for logic to assume. I didn't question what I felt. It introduced itself. I felt it before you spoke, before the first hello. Some connections don't arrive, they quietly show. I felt it before you spoke, before the story grew, like love was already forming in the space of you. Maybe instinct is the heart, recognizing its counterpart. Maybe some things don't need proof, they just move. I felt it before you spoke, and now I know not every love begins with words, some just show. You spoke. I was afraid I'd disappear, like I always used to fear, that loving someone meant erasing all the parts I'd been saving. But standing here beside your comb, I still knew where I was from. My laughter sounded like my own, my thoughts still felt like home. I didn't shrink, I didn't bend, I stayed myself, and then I didn't lose myself with you. I finally stayed intact. Love didn't ask me to become someone I'm not. I didn't lose myself with you. I felt myself expand. Like loving you made room instead of small or quiet, didn't need me to comply. You loved the parts that spoke too much and the ones that took their time. I noticed how my voice stayed clear, how my no still lived right here. Safety didn't dull my flame, it helped it keep its name. I didn't fade into your light, I stood beside it bright. I didn't lose myself with you. I finally stayed intact. Love didn't ask me to become someone I'm not. I didn't lose myself with you. I felt myself expand. Like loving you made room instead of taking. Of everything you've lost, maybe love is being more of who you were before. I didn't lose myself with you, and now I see this is the kind of love that keeps me. Stay low, the lights half dim, like even time was holding in. Your fingers tap the edge of truth, while mine pretended not to move. We talked in circles, slow and thin, afraid of letting meaning in. Every almost said out loud hung between us, soft and proud. I felt the sentence in your eyes, waiting for my reply. It was the night we didn't name, but everything was clear. Some moments don't need language to feel this near. It was the night we didn't name, and still it stayed like something real. smiled like you already knew what silence was about to do. I laughed to keep the moment light, but my chest was loud that night. The clock moved on without a sound, as if it didn't want around the truth that almost crossed the line between your heart and mine. We stood right there, not brave, not weak, too honest to speak. It was the night we didn't name, but everything was clear. Some moments don't need language to feel this near. It was the night we didn't name, and still it stayed like something real was born in what we didn't say. Maybe naming breaks the spell. Maybe silence tells it well. Maybe love is what remains when nothing's said, but nothing's fake. It was the night we didn't name, and I still feel that some connections don't begin, they just reveal. Didn't name, didn't name. I warned you I move slow sometimes, carry scars I don't outline. You nodded like you understood and stayed right where you stood. You never filled the quiet space, never chased my changing pace. You let my fear breathe in and out without turning it into doubt. You trusted what I couldn't say and waited anyway. It was because you didn't rush that I walked toward you. Some hearts don't open when they're pushed, they open when it's true. It was because you didn't rush that I could stay. You gave me time enough to choose you my own way. I've known affection dressed as need that vanished when it couldn't lead, but you remained unchanged, intact, the same before, the same after that. I felt my shoulders slowly fall, like safety doesn't shout at all. And in that calm I understood why patience can be good. You didn't hurry what we were, you let it occur. It was because you didn't rush that I walked toward you. Some hearts don't open when they're pushed, is because you didn't rush. That now I know the safest kind of love is the one that didn't rush, didn't rush. The moment you sat next to me, the minute stopped behaving. The room forgot its boundaries. The clock stopped explaining. I checked my phone, it felt unreal. How fast and slow could both be real? An hour slipped like it was thin and fell somewhere within. I didn't try to hold the night, it bent by itself. That's when time lost its shape, when you were near. Seconds fell through my hands and disappeared. That's when time lost its shape and let me see how being here with you rewrites reality. Your voice landed soft and low, like something I already know. I leaned in not to hear you more, but to feel the pause before. The world outside went slightly dull, as if it knew my hands were full of something fragile, something new that only made sense with you. I stopped believing in the clock when my heart knocked. That's when time lost its shape, when you were near. Seconds fell through my hands and disappeared. That's when time lost its shape and let me see how being here with you rewrites reality. Maybe time is just a rule we break when feeling's true. Maybe love is how we learn what moments really do. That's when time lost its shape losing track of everything that isn't you or lost its shape, lost its shape. I usually fill the empty air with jokes I don't need to share, but sitting there beside your calm, I didn't feel the urge to perform. My thoughts slowed down, my voice did too. Not from fear, but feeling true. Like silence wasn't something wrong, just another way to belong. I didn't disappear inside, I settled in. I grew quiet next to you, and it felt right, like I didn't need to prove or fight. I grew quiet next to you and finally knew that peace can sound like nothing when it's true. You didn't ask me who I was, you let me be, and that was enough. I watched my breath return to pace without trying to fill the space. Somewhere in that gentle pause, I felt relief without a cause. Like I could rest, like I could stay, without explaining every way. You didn't need me loud or strong, you needed me alone. I grew quiet next to you, and it felt right, like I didn't need to prove or fight. I grew quiet next to you and finally knew that peace can sound like nothing when it's true. Maybe quiet isn't lost, maybe it's trust. Maybe love begins when we stop being loud, just because. I grew quiet next to you and stayed that way, 'cause silence never felt this safe to say. I didn't feel the spark, they say. No fireworks to light the way. Instead I felt my breathing slow, like something heavy let me go. You asked me how my day had been, and actually waited for it. No rush, no glance toward the door, just presents I'd missed before. I didn't fall, I didn't rise, I settled in. Before love there was safety, before warmth there was rest. My heart unclenched inside your space, before it knew what it felt. Before love there was safety, and that's how I see why some connections heal you before they make you need. I told you things I usually keep tucked away and buried deep. You didn't fix, you didn't flee, you just stayed there listening. And in that stillness I could feel something beginning to heal. Not loud, not fast, not grand or new, just honest, calm and true. I didn't need to be brave to stay. Before love there was safety, before warmth there was rest. My heart unclenched inside your space, before it knew what it felt. Before love there was safety, and that's how I see why some connections heal you before they make you need. Maybe love isn't the start, maybe it's what comes after. When a heart finally learns it doesn't have to shatter. Before love there was safety, and now I know this is the kind of feeling I won't let go. There was safety. There was safety. I stood right where I could have gone, one step away from moving on. My hands were shaking, not from fear, but from the weight of staying here. You didn't ask me for a sign, didn't draw another line. You just stayed close enough to see choosing meant to me. I felt the exit fade away without you asking me to stay. I didn't fall, I chose to stay when leaving felt too safe. Some hearts don't break by letting go, they break by walking away. I didn't fall, I chose to stay and face the doubt in me, 'cause loving you felt truer than running endlessly. I've left before without a scar, pretending strength was knowing when to disappear before the pain could ask me who I am. But something in your steady tone made courage feel like coming home. Not loud, not brave, not bulletproof, just honest enough to choose. I didn't leave, I didn't freeze, I stayed and choosing you was choosing me. Chose to stay. Didn't enter like a storm, no sudden rush, no warning signs. You spoke like time was on your side, and somehow that slowed mine. The noise inside my chest went low, without you trying to control. You listened like you weren't in a hurry, and my fear for before my heart decided what love was for. Your calm found me first, and that's how I knew whatever this becomes, it begins with you. I've known attention dressed as care that vanished when things weren't clear, but you stayed the same in silence and in truth. You didn't fix what wasn't broken, didn't make me feel chosen. You just stayed present, honest, near. And that alone felt rare. You didn't pull, you didn't prove. You let me move. Your calm found me first, before I wanted more, before my heart decided what love was for. Your calm found me first, and that's how I knew whatever this becomes, it begins with you. Maybe calm is courage in a louder world. Maybe love arrives softly unfurled. Your calm found me first, and I still return to the way you taught my heart not to burn. Found me first. Found me first. I've learned the shape of leaving well, the timing, tone, the silent tell. I pack my feelings light and neat before they reach too deep. But standing here beside your gaze, I felt my habits hesitate, like something in me changed its mind about running. Every time I felt the fear, I felt the pull, and stayed instead of choosing no. I let myself stay even when it scared me, even when the past warned me carefully. I let myself stay right here, right now, and that's the moment love learned how. changed my honesty. You let me show up incomplete and didn't leave. I noticed how my chest stayed open, how my no still meant devotion, not to you but to myself, for choosing something else. I didn't vanish, didn't flee, I stayed with me. I let myself stay. I let myself stay, and now I see staying was the bravest thing for me. I stayed, I waited for the shift in tone, for the silence to turn cold, for patterns I already knew to quietly unfold. But you didn't change when days got hard, didn't disappear. The space between us stayed the same, not sharp, not full of fear. I kept bracing for the fall, but it never came at all. It didn't ask for pain, it didn't make me smaller to feel seen. Love didn't hurt this time, it didn't cost my peace. It felt like coming home, not losing me. Heavy conversations without raising your defense. You listen without turning away, without needing recompense. I noticed how my body knew before my mind could speak, that something here was different, something kind, not weak. I didn't know love could exist like this. Love didn't hurt this time, it didn't ask for pain, it didn't make me small. didn't hurt this time. And now I know this is what it means to grow. Didn't hurt this time. Didn't hurt this time. I used to map my exits early, just in case things fell apart. I planned for loss before it came to guard my heart. But standing here beside your calm, the future doesn't shout. It feels like something waiting, not a threat, not a doubt. For the first time in years, I don't fear. I'm not afraid of tomorrow now. Not when you're here today. The future doesn't feel like loss, it feels like room to stay. I'm not afraid of tomorrow now. Hope doesn't feel naive. It feels like something honest I'm allowed to believe. You don't promise perfection. You don't sell me a dream. You just show me with actions what staying really means. And somehow that's enough to quiet every doubt. I don't need all the answers to know we'll work it out. I don't need guarantees, just honesty. I'm not afraid of tomorrow now. I learned to guard my breathing tight, to never lean too far inside. Every smile was measured slow, every feeling kept in rows. Then you said my name out loud, not too sure, not too proud. And something in my careful chest forgot the rules it knew the best. I didn't plan to cross the line, it crossed me first this time. It was a moment I stopped holding back, when your eyes didn't look away. Every wall I kept between lost a piece and softly gave. It was the moment I stopped holding back and let the feeling stay. Not because I felt so sure, but because I couldn't fake. I watch my hands begin to shake, not from fear but from the weight of wanting something real enough to risk the parts I couldn't bluff. The room stayed quiet, wide and still, like it respected my free will. And in that space I finally knew what honesty could actually do. I didn't fall, I didn't flee, I let it come to me. It was the moment I stopped holding back, when your eyes didn't look away. Every wall I kept between lost a piece and softly gave. It was the moment I stopped holding back and let the feeling stay. Not because I felt so sure, but because I couldn't fake. Maybe courage isn't loud, maybe truth is just allowed to arrive without a fight in the middle of the night. It was the moment I stopped holding back and trusted what I felt. Not every love needs proof, sometimes you just let it melt. Stopped holding back, stopped holding back. I told you I was moving slow. You didn't rush, you didn't go. You stayed exactly where you stood, like patience actually could. I waited for the pressure cue, but none of it came from you. You just kept showing me the same steady voice, familiar flame. You didn't push, you didn't bend, you let me reach the end. You didn't ask me to be ready, you just stayed right here. just gave me space enough to walk to you freely. I've known desire dressed as care that vanished when things weren't fair, but you remained when silence grew like quiet wasn't new to you. I noticed how my shoulders fell, how breathing came back under control. Safety wasn't something said, it lived in how you led. You never tried to pull me through. You waited till I moved. You didn't ask me to be ready. You just stayed right here. And somehow that was louder than anything I feared. You didn't ask me to be ready or promise what we'd be. You just gave me space enough to walk to you. Timing isn't wasted time. You didn't ask me to be ready, and that's why now I am. Because nothing heals a heart like being where you stand. Didn't ask me. Didn't ask me. We sat between the words we knew. Not friends, not lovers, not untrue. Every glance a careful thread between the things we never said. You laughed and looked away again, like naming it would make it end. So we just stayed inside the space where labels couldn't keep their place. It wasn't clear, but it was real in how it made us feel. We didn't call it anything, but it still stayed in every pause, in every breath, in how you said my name. We didn't call it anything, and maybe that's okay. Some things don't need a title to refuse to fade. I felt it when you leaned too close, then pulled away, then almost spoke. The tension wasn't hard or sharp, it felt like standing at the start of something fragile, something kind that didn't rush to be defined. I wondered if you felt it too, the comfort mixed with wanting you. We never crossed, we never fled, we stayed where it was said. We didn't call it anything, but it still stayed. In every pause, in every breath, in how you said my name. We didn't call it anything, and maybe that's okay. Some things don't need a title to refuse to fade. Maybe naming breaks the spell. Maybe silence serves us well. Maybe love can just exist without being something fixed. We didn't call it anything, but I still know whatever it was between us never wanted to go. You walked in like you knew the room, not loud, not fast, just perfectly tuned. I felt a shift before a sound, like something gently touching ground. You hadn't said a single word, but something in me already heard the calm, the weight, the steady tone that said I wasn't on my own. I didn't need a sign or clue. My body already knew. I felt it before you spoke, before the first hello. Some connections don't arrive, they quietly show. I felt it before you spoke, before the story grew, like love was already forming in the space of you. You smiled in time, adjusted pace. The noise fell back, the crowd erased. I caught myself forgetting why I learned to guard and not rely. Your voice just confirmed what stayed from the moment you walked my way. Sometimes truth arrives too soon for logic to assume. I didn't question what I felt. It introduced itself. I felt it before you spoke, before the first hello. Some connections don't arrive, they quietly show. I felt it before you spoke, before the story spoke. I was afraid I'd disappear, like I always used to fear, that loving someone meant erasing all the parts I'd been saving. But standing here beside your calm, I still knew where I was from. My laughter sounded like my own, my thoughts still felt like home. I didn't shrink, I didn't bend, I stayed myself, and then I didn't lose myself with you. I finally stayed intact. Love didn't ask me to become someone I'm not. I didn't lose myself with you. I felt myself expand, like loving you made room instead of taking land. You didn't need me small or quiet, didn't need me to comply. You loved the parts that spoke too much and the ones that took their time. I noticed how my voice stayed clear, how my no still lived right here. Safety didn't dull my flame, it helped it keep its name. I didn't fade into your light, I stood beside it bright. I didn't lose myself with you. I finally stayed intact. Love didn't ask me to become someone I'm not. I didn't lose myself with you. I felt myself expand, like loving you made room instead of taking. Everything you've lost, maybe love is being more of who you were before. I didn't lose myself with you, and now I see this is the kind of love that keeps me. Stayed low, the lights half dim, like even time was holding in. Your fingers tapped the edge of truth, while mine pretended not to move. We talked in circles, slow and thin, afraid of letting meaning in. said out loud, hung between a soft and proud. I felt the sentence in your eyes, waiting for my reply. It was the night we didn't name, but everything was clear. Some moments don't need language to feel this near. It was the night we didn't name, and still it stayed like something real was born in what we didn't say. You smiled like you already knew what silence was about to do. I laughed to keep the moment light, but my chest was loud that night. The clock moved on without a sound, as if it didn't want around. The truth that almost crossed the line between your heart and mine. We stood right there, not brave, not weak, too honest to speak. It was the night we didn't name, but everything was clear. Some moments don't need language to feel this near. It was the night we didn't name, and still it stayed like something real was born in what we didn't say. Maybe naming breaks the spell. Maybe silence tells it well. Maybe love is what remains when nothing's said, but nothing's fake. It was the night we didn't name, and I still feel that some connections don't begin, they just reveal. Didn't name, didn't name. I warned you I move slow sometimes, carry scars I don't outline. You nodded like you understood, and stayed right where you stood. You never filled the quiet space, never chased my changing pace. You let my fear breathe in and out without turning it into doubt. You trusted what I couldn't say and waited anyway. It was because you didn't rush that I walked toward you. Some hearts don't open when they're pushed, they open when it's true. but you remained unchanged, intact. The same before, the same after that. I felt my shoulders slowly fall, like safety doesn't shout at all. And in that calm I understood why patience can be good. You didn't hurry what we were, you let it occur. It was because you didn't rush that I walked toward you. Some hearts don't open when they're pushed, they open when it's true. It was because you didn't rush that I could stay. You gave me time enough to choose you my own way. Maybe love is listening without a deadline. Maybe trust is letting go of who arrives on time. It was because you didn't rush that now I know the safest kind of love is the one that didn't rush, didn't rush. The moment you sat next to me, the minute stopped behaving. The room forgot its boundaries, the clock stopped explaining. I checked my phone, it felt unreal. How fast and slow could both be real? An hour slipped like it was thin and fell somewhere within. I didn't try to hold the night, it bent by itself. That's when time lost its shape, when you were near. Seconds fell through my hands and disappeared. That's when time lost its shape and let me see how being here with you rewrites reality. Your voice landed soft and low, like something I already know. I leaned in not to hear you more, but to feel the pulse. outside went slightly dull, as if it knew my hands were full of something fragile, something new that only made sense with you. I stopped believing in the clock when my heart knocked. That's when time lost its shape, when you were near. Seconds fell through my hands and disappeared. That's when time lost its shape and let me see how being here with you rewrites reality. Maybe time is just a rule we break when feeling's true. Maybe love is how we learn what moments really do. That's when time lost its shape, and I don't mind losing track of everything that isn't you or I. Lost its shape. Lost its shape. I usually fill the empty air with jokes I don't need to share, but sitting there beside your calm, I didn't feel the urge to perform. My thoughts slowed down, my voice did too. Not from fear, but feeling true. Like silence wasn't something wrong, just another way to belong. I didn't disappear inside, I settled in. I grew quiet next to you, and it felt right, like I didn't need to prove or fight. I grew quiet next to you and finally knew that peace can sound like nothing when it's true. You didn't ask me who I was, you let me be, and that was enough. I watched my breath return to pace without trying to fill the space. Somewhere in that gentle pause, I felt relief without a cause. Like I could rest, like I could stay without explaining every way. You didn't need me loud or strong, you needed me alone. I grew quiet next to you, and it felt right, like I didn't need to prove or fight. I grew quiet next to you and finally knew that peace can sound like nothing when it's true. Maybe quiet isn't loss, maybe it's trust. Maybe love begins when we stop being loud just because. I grew quiet next to you and stayed that way, 'cause silence never felt this safe to say. Quiet next to you, quiet next to you. I didn't feel the spark, they say. No fireworks to light the way. Instead I felt my breathing slow, like something heavy let me go. You asked me how my day had been, and actually waited for it. No rush, no glance toward the door, just presence I'd missed before. I didn't fall, I didn't rise, I settled in. Before love there was safety, before warmth there was rest. My heart unclenched inside your space, before it knew what it felt. Before love there was safety, and that's how I see why some connections heal you before they make you need. I told you things I usually keep tucked away and buried deep. You didn't fix, you didn't flee, you just stayed there listening. And in that stillness I could feel something beginning to heal. Not loud, not fast, not grand or new, just honest, calm and true. I didn't need to be brave to stay. Before love there was safety, before warmth there was rest. My heart unclenched inside your space, before it knew what it felt. Before love there was safety, and that's how I see right where I could have gone. One step away from moving on. My hands were shaking, not from fear, but from the weight of staying here. You didn't ask me for a sign, didn't draw another line. You just stayed close enough to see what choosing meant to me. I felt the exit fade away without you asking me to stay. I didn't fall, I chose to stay when leaving felt too safe. Some hearts don't break by letting go, they break by walking away. I didn't fall, I chose to stay and face the doubt in me, 'cause loving you felt truer than running endlessly. I've left before without a scar, pretending strength was knowing when to disappear before the pain could ask me who I am. But something in your steady tone made courage feel like coming home. Not loud, not brave, not bulletproof, just honest enough to choose. I didn't leave, I didn't freeze, I stayed and breathed. I didn't fall, I chose to stay when leaving felt too safe. Some hearts don't break by letting go, they break by walking away. I didn't fall, I chose to stay and face the doubt in me, 'cause loving you felt truer than running endlessly. Maybe love is standing still when every instinct says to flee. Maybe strength is learning how to stay with what you feel. I didn't fall, I chose to stay, and now I see that choosing you was choosing me. Chose to stay. Chose to stay. You didn't enter like a storm, no sudden rush rush, no warning signs. You spoke like time was on your side, and somehow that slowed mine. The noise inside my chest went low, without you trying to control. You listened like you weren't in a hurry, and my fear forgot to worry. I didn't feel the need to guard. My heart relaxed before it started. Your calm found me first, before I wanted more, before my heart decided what love was for. Your calm found me first, and that's how I knew whatever this becomes, it begins with you. I've known attention dressed as care that vanished when things weren't clear. But you stayed the same in silence and in truth. You didn't fix what wasn't broken, didn't make me feel chosen. You just stayed present, honest, near. And that alone felt rare. You didn't pull, you didn't prove. You let me move. Your calm found me first, before I wanted more, before my heart decided what love was for. Your calm found me first, and that's how I knew whatever this becomes, it begins with you. Maybe calm is courage in a louder world. Maybe love arrives softly unfurled. Your calm found me first, and I still return to the way you taught my heart not to burn. Found me first. Found me first. I've learned the shape of leaving well, the timing, tone, the silent tell. I pack my feelings light and neat before they reach too deep. But standing here beside your gaze, I felt my habits hesitate, like something in me changed its mind about running. Every time I felt the fear, I felt the pull, and stayed instead of choosing no. I let myself stay. Or rushed my honesty. You let me show up incomplete and didn't leave. I noticed how my chest stayed open, how my no still meant devotion, not to you but to myself, for choosing something else. I didn't vanish, didn't flee, I stayed with me. I let myself stay even when it scared me, even when the past warned me carefully. I let myself stay right here, right now, and that's the moment love learned how. Maybe staying is the risk no one really talks about, not leaving when you could, but working something out. I let myself stay, and now I see staying was the bravest thing for me. I waited for the shift in tone, for the silence to turn cold, for patterns I already knew to quietly unfold. But you didn't change when days got hard, didn't disappear. The space between us stayed the same, not sharp, not full of fear. I kept bracing for the fall, but it never came at all. Love didn't hurt this time. It didn't ask for pain. It didn't make me smaller to feel seen. Love didn't hurt this time. It didn't cost my peace. It felt like coming home, not losing always in your defense. You listen without turning away, without needing recompense. I noticed how my body knew before my mind could speak that something here was different, something kind, not weak. I didn't know love could exist like this. Love didn't hurt this time. It didn't ask for pain. It didn't make me smaller to feel seen. Love didn't hurt this time. It didn't cost my peace. It felt like coming home, not losing me. Maybe pain was never love. Maybe love repairs. Maybe safety is the proof that someone truly cares. Love didn't hurt this time, and now I know this is what it means to grow. Didn't hurt this time. Didn't hurt this time. I used to map my exits early, just in case things fell apart. I planned for loss before it came to guard my heart. But standing here beside your calm, the future doesn't shout. It feels like something waiting, not a threat, not a doubt. For the first time in years, I don't fear. I'm not afraid of tomorrow now, not when you're here today. The future doesn't feel like loss, it feels like room to stay. I'm not afraid of tomorrow now. Hope doesn't feel naive. It feels like something honest I'm allowed to believe. You don't promise perfection. You don't sell me a dream. You just show me with actions what's staying